Why do I let myself get fucked over? I don't know. They're all insane.
You've lost weight.
Of course I have. 10 pounds, purely through stress.
Read Seneca.
The happy life. What's he suggest?
Oh, it's a masterpiece.
Oh.
He hasn't read it.
Oh.
No, but Serge just told me it was a masterpiece.
I said it was a masterpiece because it is a masterpiece.
Right?
It is a masterpiece.
Why are you getting annoyed?
You seem to be insinuating I used the word masterpiece at any chance
Not
I
at
get.
all.
Yes, you said the word masterpiece and a kind of...
Not at all.
Yes, the word masterpiece and a kind of sarcastic...
Is he crazy? Not at all. However, when you use the word, you qualified it as incredibly modern.
Yes, so?
You said incredibly modern as if that was the highest possible compliment you could give. As if when describing something, you couldn't think of anything more admirable, nothing more profoundly admirable than modern.
So?
So, nothing. And please note, I made no use of the word incredibly modern.
You know, you're really needling me today.
No, I'm not.
Okay, you two are not going to fight. That would just about finish me off.
You don't think it's incredible that a man who wrote nearly 2,000 years ago should still be so completely up to date?
No, of course not. That's the definition of a classic.
Now you're just playing with words.
Okay, I guess we can forget about the movies. How about we go get something to eat?
Serge tells me you're very taken with his painting.
Yes, I am. Taken with it, that is. You're not, I gather?
No, let's go eat. Serge has a very tempting recommendation, Lyonnaise food.
No, you think the food's too fatty.
I think the food's a little bit on the fatty side, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
No, if you don't think you like it, we'll go someplace else.
No, let's give it a shot.
If you think you like it, then we'll go, and if not, then we won't. Do you like Lyonnaise food?
I'll do whatever you like.
He'll do whatever you like. Whatever you like, he'll always do.
What's wrong with you two?
He's right, you could have an opinion of your own for once.
Okay, if you think I'm going to sit here and be your punching bag, you're wrong. I've put up with enough today.
Where's your sense of humor, Yvonne?
What?
Where's your sense of humor, kiddo?
My sense of humor. Are you trying to be funny? Where's my sense of humor?
I think you've somewhat lost your sense of humor. You better watch that. Believe me.
What's wrong with you?
Don't you think recently that I've also somewhat lost my sense of humor?
Oh, I see.
All right, that's enough. Let's make a decision. To tell you the truth, I'm not even hungry.
You know, you're both acting very sinister this evening.
You want to know my opinion of your woman problems?
Go on.
I think that the most hysterical of them is Catherine, by far.
No question.
And I think that if you're already letting yourself be fucked over by her, then you are in for a hideous future.
What can I do?
Cancel it.
Cancel the wedding.
He's right.
Are you crazy?
Why not?
It's too late. It's already all been arranged. I've only been working in the stationery business for a month.
What's that got to do with it?
It's her uncle's stationery business. He had no reason to hire anyone else on, least of all, someone who's only ever worked in textile.
Look, I've given you my opinion. Do what you want.
Listen, Serge, I don't mean to be rude, but you're not the person I've come to for matrimonial advice. You can't exactly claim to have great success in that area.
Precisely.
Listen, I know Catherine can be a bit hysterical, but she has her good points, which are crucial when you're marrying someone like me. Now, where are you going to hang it?
I don't know yet.
How about up there?
No, because there it would be wiped out by the sunlight.
All right, of course. I was thinking about you in the shop the other day. We had a man come in who had us print 500 copies of a white tulip that he does on a white-on-white background.
The Antrios is not white.
Well, no, of course not. I was just saying.
You think this painting is not white, Yvonne?
No, not entirely.
Ah, then what color is it?
There are many colors, some yellows, some grays, some ochreish lines.
And you're moved by these colors?
Yes, I'm moved by them.
God, you're spineless, Yvonne. You have no substance. You're an amoeba.
Why are you attacking Yvonne like this?
Because Yvonne is a little ass kisser. He's obsequious, dazzled by money, dazzled by what he believes to be culture. And as you know, culture is something that I absolutely piss on.
What's gotten into you?
How could you, Yvonne? And in front of me? In front of me, Yvonne?
What do you mean by in front of you? What do you mean by in front of you? Yes, I find these colors touching if it's all the same to you. Stop trying to control everything.
How could you say in front of me that you find these colors touching?
Because it's the truth.
It's the truth? You find these colors touching?
I find these colors touching.
You find these colors touching, Yvonne?
He finds these colors touching. He's perfectly entitled to.
No, he's not entitled to.
What do you mean he's not entitled to?
He's not entitled to.
I'm not entitled to.
No!
Why is he not entitled to? I don't think you're feeling very well. Maybe you should go see someone.
He's not entitled to say that he finds these colors touching because he doesn't.
I don't find these colors touching.
That there are no colors and you can't see them and you don't find them touching.
Speak for yourself.
God, this is really demeaning, Yvonne.
Okay, who do you think you are, Mark? Who are you to legislate? You don't like anything. You despise everyone. You take pride in not being a man of your time.
What's that supposed to mean, a man of my time?
Okay, I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
I'm leaving. I don't have to sit here and put up with your tantrums.
Don't go. No, if you're not going to start taking offense, are you? If you leave now, you're giving in to him. Now, a man of his time is a man who lives in his own time.
Okay, bullshit. How can a man live in any other time? Answer me that.
Okay. A man of his time is someone of whom it can be said in 20 or 100 years' time that he was representative of his era.
And to what end?
What do you mean, to what end?
What use is it to me if someday somebody says I was representative to my era?
Listen, sweetheart, we are not talking about you here. We don't give a fuck about you. A man of his time, as I'm trying to explain to you, like most people you admire, is someone who makes some sort of major contribution to the human race. A man of his time doesn't assume that the history of art ended with a pseudo-Flemish view of Cavaillon.
Carcassonne.
Same thing. A man of his time plays his part in the fundamental dynamic of evolution.
And that's a good thing in your view.
It's not a good thing or a bad thing. It's the way it is. Why do you have to moralize everything?
And you, for example, you play your part in the fundamental dynamic of evolution.
I do.
What about Yvonne?
Certainly not. What part could an amoeba play?
In his own way, Yvonne is a man of his time.
How can you tell? I mean, surely not from that motel painting he has hanging on his wall.
It's not a motel painting.
It is a motel
It
painting.
is not.
Well, regardless, Yvonne represents a certain way of thinking, a certain way of living, which is completely modern. And so do you. I'm sorry, but you are a typical man of your time. The harder you try not to be, the more you are.
Well, okay, fine. So what's the problem?
There is no problem except for you, because you take pride in your desire to shut yourself off from humanity, and you'll never manage to. It's like you're in quicksand. The more you struggle to get out, the deeper you sink. Now, apologize to Yvonne.
Yvonne is a coward.
Well, bravo.
It wasn't such a good idea to see each other tonight, was it? I have to go too.
Yeah, maybe.
Right.
You know, you're the coward, attacking someone who's incapable of defending themselves, as you well know.
You're right. You're right. When you put it like that, it makes me feel even worse. The thing is, all of a sudden, I can't understand. I have no idea what binds me to Yvonne. I have no idea what my relationship with him consists of.
Yvonne's always been what he is.
No, he used to be eccentric, kind of absurd. He was always unstable, but his eccentricity was disarming.
And what about me?
What about you?
Do you have any idea what binds you to me?
Well, now that's a question that could lead us down a very long road.
Lead on.
I'm sorry I upset Yvonne.
Well, at last you said something that's approximately human. The trouble is that the motel painting that Yvonne has hanging on his wall was, I'm afraid, it was painted by his father.
It was? Oh, shit.
Yes.
But you said.
Yeah,
And
yes, but I remembered it as soon as I said it.
God. Oh, shit.